So, Pony, let's get this game underway. Who do you got to bring out?
I'd love to bring out the Little Red Riveters. Skating for you tonight, number 023, Sharpshooter. Number 12, Mercury. Number 13, Fulagora. Number 17, a Little Trickster. Number 203, Demon Jockey. Number 21, Beast a la mode. Number 26, Mace of Spades. Number 29, Rubinator. Number 42, Sloth Mode. Number 444, Wheel Savage. Number 50, Showtime. Number 814, Little Red Riding Blood. Number 853, Misdemeanor. And number 90, Jawbreaker Jazzy. Ladies and gentlemen, make a racket for your Little Red Riveters.
All right, boys and girls and kids of all ages, these are the droids you're looking for. It's the Death Scar Derby Droids. Starting with number 11, Jinja Ninja. Number 111, Flying Squirrel. 129, Raiding Madness. 138, Demon Speed. Number 15, Hazard in Trading. Number 17, Chickadee Revenge. 1717, Trooper. Number 2, Donut Mess With Me. 219, Avalanche. 31, Kid Vicious. 32, Stitch. 360, Big Bag Fury. 423, Spencer. And 904, Ruby Slippers. It's the Death Scar Derby Droids. All right, we are going to get this next game underway in just a matter of seconds. Me and Magic Pony will do a little bit of more one-on-one, 101, meaning we will school you in the ways Derby is being played out there.
All right, all right, all right.
Out there with the stars on their helmets for these two teams. So the Riveters got Showtime, and Death Scar Derby Droids got Trooper. Both of which are team captains out there to start off this game. Trooper made it through first as she got kicked out of bounds, but she is your lead jammer. Wow, they're both out there at the same time.
Both jammers out and on the run. It's a pile up in the pack.
Well, as you know, the game of roller derby, the jammers are the ones with the stars on their helmets, and they are responsible for scoring the points.
They score 1 point for each person of the opposing team they pass. That's pretty much the whole thing. Lead jammer, the first jammer through the pack, has the opportunity, the power to call off the jam at any time.
She's got the power.
That's the truth.
We are going to see number 17, Chickadee Revenge, as your jammer for the Riveters, going up against Demon Speed.
Both teams throwing down some serious walls, but it's Little Trickster breaking out and taking lead jammer.
Chickadee Revenge is your lead jammer out there. Demon Speed finally gets out of the pack, but will not have a chance to come around as the Riveters call off that jam after picking up their points.
30 seconds to reset the track. You'll notice there are the 2 jammers and 8 other skaters, 4 from each team. Those are our blockers. Their job is to help their jammer slow down the other jammer. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, so far we've got all 4 of the blockers out there on the track, meaning no penalties have been called. Everybody but the jammers do have to stay within proximity of that. It constitutes the pack.
Jazzy Jawbreaker up for Little Red Riveters.
Donut mess with me out there for the Derby Droids.
I will not mess with you. Donut out for lead jammer with Jazzy Jawbreaker right behind her.
Wow. Donut mess with me coming into the pack backwards, does pick up a single point and calls it off.
Puns.
Bridgefoot Brewing, available at the concession stand. We'd also like to thank the Portland Mercury, Shebop, Portland Vital Signs, and Kay's Bar.
Pack starting way up at the pivot line.
Raining Madness out there for the Derby Droids.
A little bit of a runway for your jammers. Sharpshooter up for the Red Riveters.
Wow, Raining Madness just muscling her way through. She's your lead jammer.
Penalty to
Big Bang Fury.
of the Derby Droids. Raining Madness towers through the pack. On the run, Sharpshooter breaks out of the pack. Riveters throwing everything they've got at Raining Madness, who slips through on the inside. An excellent screen thrown up by the Droids.
Raining Madness with that pass puts the Descar Derby Droids in the lead.
Right away, King, I'm reminded of the difference between the play we saw earlier today and the play we're seeing now. This is definitely full contact, all out roller derby.
This jam comes to an end after 4 more points put on the board for Descar.
Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer, available at the concession stand. Also a proud sponsor of the penalty box.
Little Trickster back on the track for the Riveters.
Trooper out there for the Descar Derby Droids as the jammer.
Both jammers attack the pack, but it's Trickster breaking out first.
Little Trickster. Nice move to get around out there. Trooper finally finds a way out of that pack.
Trickster right through the middle of the pack. Finds herself on the outside. Just trying to eke out that last point. Calls it off. Very solid, very strategic play so far.
Absolutely.
Two-Town Cider, damn fine cider made here in the Pacific Northwest.
2 points right now separate these two teams, 14-12. But we got a lot of game left to go. Jazzy Jawbreakers out there for the Little Red Riveters, going up against Demon Speed as your jammers.
Demon Speed escorted to the back of the pack. Mace of Spades on the way to the penalty box, and it's Demon Speed taking lead jammer.
Little bit of offense coming from Full Agora, trying to knock something open, but Jazzy Jawbreaker could not get through that strong wall.
That is an absolutely solid triangle she's working against. Now in the backfield, much the same going on with the Riveters, except Demon Speed finds a way around the outside. Jazzy Jawbreaker on the in, dropped.
Yeah, that was a really nice move out there by Big Bang Fury to hold in the jammer. Okay. Demon Speed already has 10 points in this jam. Finally gets through. Low block being called out there on the track by Big Bang Fury.
Riveters up front, holding it together, slowing down the Demon Speed, and on the inside line, Jazzy Jawbreaker.
Avalanche up front, trying to play a little bit of offense at the end of that. Could not slow down or stop the opposing jammer from getting through.
Red Bull now served at the bar at RCR Bouts.
Back on the line, you are going to see Showtime going up against Reigning Madness. Reigning Madness powering her way through to be lead jammer.
Showtime out of the pack and on the run. Reigning Madness right behind her.
Five points being picked up for Deskar on the end of that jam. Puns, what do you got?
Bike Punk, locally printed, eco-friendly stickers, signs, and design. Visit bikepunk.com.
Do Not Mess With Me out on the track with a star on her helmet, going up against Sharpshooter.
Do Not Mess With Me on the inside. Sharpshooter on the run, on the line. Lead jammer Riveters.
Sharpshooter comes in, ends up getting knocked to the deck.
Sharpshooter to the back of the pack. Sharpshooter to the back of the pack.
Ruben are doing a nice job holding down Do Not Mess With Me.
Sharpshooter around the outside. And the star pass goes to Trooper. Now the jammer of record for the Droids. Sharpshooter on the ground calls it.
Bridgeport Brewing, available at the concession stand.
Ruby slip hers out on the line for the first time tonight. Little Trickster going up against her. Little Trickster makes short work of that pack, and she's your lead jammer.
Trickster on the outside. Down goes Trickster, and that jam is off. Trickster managing to pick up 1 point and calling it off before the Droids had a chance to get their own. Good idea.
Voodoo Donut, the magic is in the hole. Proud sponsor of the Rose City Rollers and the Wheels of Justice.
Demon Speed, Jazzy Jawbreaker. Those are going to be the next jammers out there.
Jazzy muddled up in the middle of the pack. Demon Speed sent to the back of the pack. Jazzy still trying to find a way past the Droids line.
That was a gigantic hit. It looked like it came out of nowhere from Showtime.
Jazzy down on the inside. Both jammers out and on the run.
Well, Jazzy Jawbreaker came in there, picked up 3 points with a powerful move. This jam comes to an end.
Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company, and a proud sponsor of RCR and the Wheels of Justice since 2009.
Ace of Spades out there with a star on her helmet. Will be going up against Reigning Madness.
Madness towering over the pack. Ace of Spades picks it up and on the run. Lead jammer Riveters once again. Riveters nickel and diming to close the gap on this score.
Mace of
on the
Spades.
inside, swing and a miss. Mace of Spades.
That was a great move.
4-2-3 Spencer taking a huge swing at that. If she had gotten a piece of it, it would have been the end of Mace of Spades.
Asha Wellness, chiropractor Carrie Shaw specializes in pain management and motor vehicle accidents.
That's a little Trickster back on the track for your Riveters.
Little Trickster jumps out there first.
Riveters holding down Donut. Number 904, Ruby Slippers out there scraping them off her jammer.
Do not mess with me. Stuck in a very, very strong wall. Not able to get by as of yet. Finally, Do Not Mess With Me must have heard me talking about her as she runs out of that pack.
Cut track called on number 13, Full Agora. But it's the Rubinator up front trying to hold things together.
Well, Little Red Riding Blood had gotten taken out on the inside line with a little bit of offense. They left the two of them out there by themselves.
Rubinator running the line. Once again, drops her to the end.
That was a nice hit out by the Rubinator.
On the run, Little Trickster picks up another 5.
Do Not Mess With Me picking up 4 points on that pass.
Bit of a tumble, everybody down in the backfield.
Little Trickster getting a big hit. Looks like she just might have got landed on by her own player.
It happens, you know.
It's a sport with roller skates.
Yeah. Trickster. 44-34 Derby Droids.
Sock it to me. Unleash your inner superhero at sockittome.com.
Demon Speed and Sharpshooter, those are your next jammers out there. Quick back block penalty on Demon Speed. And this is a great opportunity for the Little Red Riveters to capitalize on a power jam.
Sharpshooter just needs to get out of this pack, and right now Spencer says no. Low block. Did not slow down the Sharpshooter.
That's only going to leave 2 blockers out there for Deskar. And a power jam is benefiting the Riveters.
Spencer holding the outside line, but Sharpshooter takes to the in.
Demon Jockey played some great offense to open up that inside line.
Little Red Riveters right now holding down Demon Speed, giving their jammer the chance to roll in. Spencer holding the inside as the Droids get their skaters all back on the track up front.
Jazzy Jawbreaker picking up a penalty. That's going to send her to the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box.
And Sharpshooter decides to call it off.
Franz Bakery. Franz has been proudly baking in Portland since 1906.
We got a 3-point game out there, everybody.
Mace of Spades back on the line with Reigning Madness. Reigning Madness shrugging off hits with 1 more to get by. Lead jammer Derby Droid.
Well, Sloth Mode was the last line of defense. She did everything she possibly could to hold on to Reigning Madness.
Mace of Spades recycled to the back of the pack. Droids holding her down on the outside. Riveters, try as they might, can't quite scrape the Droids off of their jammer.
Oh, that's just strong defense right there. Wow, Mace of Spades holding on by a toe stop. Oh, but she does get called with the cut. And she's going to now give up a power jam to the Deskar Derby Droids.
Riveters setting up in the front. Droids.
Excellent offense from the Droids.
On the outside, Riveters finally get a piece of Reigning Madness. She's through on the inside. Mace of Spades and a cut called on Big Bang Fury. It's
1-2-9. Oh, well, Reigning Madness now picking up a penalty, and that is going to give a power jam up. 5 points being picked up at the end of that jam for the Riveters.
And the Riveters put Trickster on the line.
While Deskar Derby Droids take this time out, we'd like to tell you that as of July 2018, Rose City Rollers needs to find a new home. Do you happen to know someone with about 20 to 30,000 square feet of building? If you do, we'd like to know about it.
Well, that was a gigantic jam by the Derby Droids. It picked up 27 points in that jam. At the very end, Rainy Madness picked up a penalty. And now, Little Trickster is out on the line all by herself.
Riveters throwing up a solid defense, but there goes Little Trickster, lead jammer, Riveters.
Riveters really trying to mess it up inside with all that offense.
Quick footwork by Trickster keeps her on the track. Oh!
Whoa!
Flying hit.
And a cut call. Yeah. Well, she tried to jump that apex, came in way too hard and did not stop. Got that cut call.
And Reigning Madness.
Spencer did a nice job on that inside line, opening up everything to help her jammer get through.
Reigning Madness back on her way to the penalty box for a forearm. Right as the Little Trickster gets back to the track.
And here comes the offense. That was a humongous hit by the Big Bang Fury. You might want to say she blew her up.
Oh!
Kaboom.
Bada bing! That's a rough lineup with Big Bang Fury and Spencer in it.
Kid Vicious,
Or
yeah, there
any
was a
jammer.
lot of strong defensive moves out there.
Spencer back out on the track.
Tonkin.com, the largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest, is only a click away at Tonkin.com.
Ruby Slippers and Sharpshooter, jammers again. Sharpshooter trying to find her way around it and just pulls it out.
Oh, and salt in the wound. Sharpshooter picks up a cut track.
Little Red Riveters get a piece of Ruby Slippers and she holds it together on the inside.
Volagora picking up a direction of play.
Ruby Slippers flies for 5. And she knew it.
She knew she cut. Just could not get back out of bounds fast enough.
Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Sharpshooter back on the track right now, taking a beating up front from Spencer.
That was great defense by Spencer, though. Sharpshooter just eked on by.
Spencer's been having a super game so far in this first half. It's amazing the difference one skater can make. Spencer with the drop takes out Sharpshooter and an official. Bank shot, I guess you'd call that.
Oh, Ginger Ninja getting up there with Spencer. And they do a 1-2 punch and take out Sharpshooter.
Jazzy Jawbreaker with an equipment malfunction.
WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life.
In comes Showtime, and she is trying to squeak on by Flying Squirrel, but that isn't looking too promising at this point. Nice defense. They had her locked in. Flying Squirrel shutting down Showtime.
And on the run, Showtime. That was a fight through that pack. Donut Mess With Me taking on 2, now 3 at the front.
Oh, that was a great hit by Mace of Spades.
Donut Mess With Me taking a beating in this jam. Down again. Riveters holding her in the back of the pack. Up front, Big Bang Fury holding down Showtime with the rest of the team. Donut Mess With Me finally finds a way through that pack.
Showtime taking down players as she goes around turn number 1. Finally forces her to call it off.
This is some serious play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, juniors ain't like what juniors used to be. This is hardcore right here.
This is amazing. And on the track, Reigning Madness and
an official review.
I'll save it for later.
Save it for later. Hey, what do you got down there, Puns?
Well, while we wait for this official review, just remember tomorrow is the Junior Derby Roller Rally. That's happening from 1 to 3:30. There's going to be fun, games, activities, skater jams, interactive games, a silent auction, awesome prizes, arts and crafts, and more. Come out tomorrow and support Junior Roller Derby.
Well, while we got this official review going, I want to remind everybody we will do the raffle drawing at halftime of this game. Get your tickets now because we got awesome, awesome, awesome prizes.
More than $450 worth of prizes in that basket. And the basket.
Black team was requesting a penalty because there were 5 blockers on the track for 1 minute of that jam. And while an officiating error occurred, no penalty will be issued to the red team, and black team will retain their review for the period.
Little Trickster on the line for the Riveters up against
A Reigning Madness?
Reigning Madness.
It's Reigning Madness. And it's an empty penalty box, too, so we've got everybody on the track.
Riveters roll in on Madness, trying to slow it down, and Trickster takes it up the inside line for lead jammer.
That was a great hit out, misdemeanor. Rolling back that jammer. That was great heads-up play by Misdemeanor.
Little Trickster right now duking it out with the entire lineup from the Droids. Penalties are being whistled like crazy in there, and Trickster calls it off.
And at the end of that, it looks like number 29 picked up a penalty there. That's Ruminator.
4 more points for the Riveters. Sharpshooter.
Ruby Slippers has her own fan club down low. And she's going up against Sharpshooter, both with the stars on their helmet.
Whoa, what a
nice
fake.
move.
Amazing footwork threw off the whole lineup. Sharpshooter through.
Three points picked up on that last pass, giving her a grand total of 7 in that last jam.
Youth. It's wasted on the young. I'm envious of the flexibility.
Demon Speed taking the track. We'll be going up against Misdemeanor. And this official review comes to an end. It was just used as a timeout.
More roller derby, please. All the skaters on the track, and a Misdemeanor pressed in on the outside while Demon Speed takes lead jammer.
Misdemeanor finally getting out of the pack on their initial pass.
Demon Speed up against Riveters at the back of the pack, trying to find a way through.
Nice hit back there.
Riveters doing an excellent job holding down Demon Speed, but cannot stop her on the outside.
Yeah, that was a great hit by Stitch, literally taking the Little Red Riveters jammer right off her feet.
I believe the correct term for that is pow!
Or as Batman would say, bam!
Trickster back on the track.
Nice little slide around by Trooper. Oh, but a forearm is called.
And Trickster down to the inside. Big Bang Fury takes a beating for that one. Trickster on the outside, lead jammer. We're into the jam clock. Little Trickster looking for a way through. Big Bang Fury cannot get there.
Wow, Rubinator says you shall not pass.
Trickster on the outside, surrounded by her own team, weaves her way through.
Trooper absolutely doing fantastic, knocking people down as she got through. And we are going into halftime. We are going to have all 5 skaters on the track. Nobody went into halftime with a penalty. And it looks like you're going to have Miss Demeanor out there going up against Ruby Slippers in the Jammer War.
Jammer War.
Jammer War. Jammy's what we're jamming for.
Jammers.
Peanut butter?
You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. That was the King and Pony right there.
Jammer, jammers, jammer, jammers.
And the Jammers are on.
That's Miss Demeanor and a Ruby Slippers.
Ruby Slippers up around the outside. And she's your lead jammer.
Miss Demeanor finds a way through the pack.
Wow, that was a gigantic hit.
Ruby Slippers not afraid to play a little bit of her own defense. Ruby Slippers, fake stop and run.
Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer, sponsors of our penalty box, and available at the concession stand.
Rainy Madness out there on the track. She will be going up against Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter comes in very quickly and engages the back of that pack.
And it's Raining Madness. Lead jammer. Sharpshooter breaks out and is on her scoring pass.
Wheel Savage getting taken out. She is in the back of the pack trying to catch up and bridging these two.
Oh, that's going to be a back block.
Sharpshooter coming in with a very strong back block.
Coming in a little bit hot.
Just a little.
Raining Madness on the run. Raining Madness on the inside. Open line for another 5.
Big Bang Theory cleared a hole. Same with Ninja Ninja.
Raining Madness.
Yeah.
It's Big Bang Theory and Jinja Ninja holding together the entire line in the backfield. Sharpshooter going nowhere right now.
Wheel Savage having to drop back and hold the pack together. Smart move. Drops back and tries to get a little bit of O.
Raining Madness on the outside. Bye-bye.
Caught everybody looking the wrong way, and they're going to push that lead up with a 28-point jam off of Raining Madness.
Tonkin.com, the largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest, is only a click away at Tonkin.com.
Offense.
This official timeout brought to you by
Porque no.
Porque yes.
Definitely not Porque maybe.
Oh, yeah, there's
Porque.
no in between.
Yeah, Porque all the way.
Porque all the time.
Amazing Taqueria Fair, 2 locations on
And it
Hawthorne and
goes great
Mississippi.
with Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Great with Pabst Blue Ribbon or those awesome margaritas. Porque no.
Or Bridgeport Brewing if you like a little bit of extra flavor in your beer.
Flavor of the Northwest. That's Trooper on the line with Mace of Spades in the penalty box. Multiplayer block being assessed to Fulagora.
Wow, tough wall right here. Great job slowing down the jammer. Trooper finally getting through, but Rubinator did a great job killing the penalty.
That was a power jam kill. Trooper with a little bit of help slides right through on the inside line. Spencer running interference, clearing a path. Spencer up front, swing and a miss. That sees Sharpshooter going to the bench.
Yep, she picked up a cut track at the top of the key. Want to say that was caused by Stitch and Spencer. There will be a timeout by the Death Scar Derby Droids.
No. Yes.
And during this timeout, we'd like to remind you that the Wheels of Justice will be playing the first weekend in November. You can watch them on WFTDA TV as they fight for the Hydra for the 3rd year in a row.
And the crowd went wild. Don't look disappointed.
Come on, folks. Wheels of Justice, 2-time defending world champions.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right there.
I hear a rumor that our very own King will be the MC for the championships.
Holy mackerel.
What? Who's that guy?
Some loser.
Yeah. But he's got cool hair.
And a nice beard.
It's the evil Spock
It's
look.
very English. It's going to go over well.
I hear he has the voice of an angel.
Well, we will start this next jam in a power jam. We will see Demon Speed out there for the Death Scar Derby Droids.
Misdemeanor with the catch right at the very end there. Slows down Demon Speed. Demon Speed weaves her way through the pack, followed closely behind, and now ahead. Sharpshooter.
Yeah, Sharpshooter. Nice speed to get out of that power jam and run through that pack that quickly.
Sharpshooter grabbing a couple of points so far. Sharpshooter on the run. Sharpshooter breaks through.
Nope.
Riveters having Demon Speed's dance card punch. She gives away the star.
Sharpshooter comes in. Only has to pass one player.
Riveters taking no prisoners in this jam.
Multiplayer block being called. That will be on Mercury. She'll spend 30 seconds of her life in the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box. And Little Red Riding Blood also picks up an infraction.
Sharpshooter digging deep. Pulls up 20 points in that jam. And again, the crowd went wild. You think pulling up 20 points is easy? Sharpshooter, 20 points in that jam. There you go.
Mace of Spades down on the line will be going up against Reigning Madness. And where just going to hold off on that, give them a chance to catch their breath.
That is an official timeout, and that's a taco timeout.
I think they officially want to check on the score up here.
Porque what?
Porque, heck yeah.
Porque No wants to check on the score.
Porque, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Back block being called out there. That is going to put Reigning Madness in a power jam.
And a Mace of Spades in the penalty box.
Mercury came out of the penalty box and got a misconduct for entering inappropriately back into the pack.
Reigning Madness. There's no stopping Reigning Madness.
Demon Jockey gave her a little too much of a hit zone and got leveled for it.
Reigning Madness can't stop the rain.
Well, Donut Mess With Me came in there and knocked open that inside line with a nice offensive hit. Wow.
Reigning Madness calling it on the line.
Mace of Spades picking up 3 points on that. Got some devil horns going up by the ref.
Deb Counts Tabor. Let Deb guide you home. Proud realtor sponsor, the Rose City Rollers. Welcome to PDX.com.
21 points picked up by Reigning Madness in that last jam.
Jawbreaker.
Trooper out there having a hard time trying to get past that Riveters wall.
Jawbreaker to the penalty box for a forearm. Holy mackerel.
Trooper finds an open lane. It runs right on through to the other side to become Lee Jammer.
Riveters doing an excellent job holding things together at the front end, but Trooper shrugs it off.
That was a great move by Trooper at the top of the apex.
Really just some dirt on it.
Oh, yeah. Stopped on a dime and made it happen. Oh, wow. She called it off and cut all at the same time. Jam comes to an end, but Trooper is going to spend 30 seconds of her life at the beginning of the next jam in the penalty box.
808. Food so good it straight broke the mouth. 2 locations, Burnside and Woodstock.
Sharpshooter has a wardrobe malfunction. And Kid Vicious says you can have a seat out there too and fix your toe stop. Well, that was very interesting. She's got a broken toe stop. She went in as soon as they said out of play, handed off the star, and now Rubinator is your jammer. She is not eligible to be lead jammer because she took a star pass.
Trooper on her way back to the penalty box. We'll see her again in 30 seconds.
And Trooper is back in the penalty box. So Rubinator has a full minute left to do all the jamming. Fulagora coming in, trying to play a little offense.
And everybody skating backwards.
Trooper has had enough sitting in that penalty box. She blasts through like nobody could touch her.
Mostly because there was nobody there to touch her.
Kid Vicious picking up a high block out there.
Rubinator up against the back wall. Rubinator on the run. That's why we do endurance.
Would like to remind you that the second weekend in November, there's some great roller derby happening there. On Friday, the High Rollers are duking it out against Cherry City's Panty Raiders. The Wreckers, now the Rockets, will be taking on West Virginia's Morgantown Roller Vixens. And there's more juniors action as the Undead Adventures take on the Death Scar Derby Droid.
And the jammers go wild. Ruby Slippers and Mace of Spades, those are your jammers out there at this time. Descar Derbyjoy is really putting together a lot of points. And Mace of Spades says, well, I can do that too. She's your lead jammer.
Ruby Slippers recycled to the back of the pack. Riveters holding her down in the front. Mace of Spades has Spencer to deal with on the inside.
Wow.
And it's the outside giving her all the trouble right now. Ruby Slippers not taking no for an answer.
That was some crazy play down there.
That's really amazing stuff. I don't even know what to say. I mean, more than normal.
Echo Construction. The friendly people at Echo Construction love custom home building, remodels, and roller derby.
Looks like Demon Speed's out there going up against the Rubinator.
Rubinator back up after a tough jam. Picks up lead jammer and runs with it. Coming in hot, the Rubinator finds the wall.
Dang!
Big Bang Fury drops a shoulder into it and finds her way to the penalty box. Rubinator gets her points and calls it off.
That was a gigantic explosion from the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory playing the role of telephone pole.
I mean, you could almost see stars.
Yeah, all the way up here. That one hurt me. I think I got a concussion. Can you get a second-hand concussion?
Well, we've got 14 and a half minutes left in this game. Right now, Discard Derby Droids holding on to a pretty commanding lead right now. They're up 205 to 139.
This official timeout is brought to you by
4K no.
4K yes. Raining madness.
And just like that, Miss D. Meaner, she is your lead jammer.
Spencer and Big Bang Fury in the penalty box. Miss D. Meaner raking up some points.
Laurelhurst Theater and Pub, the best of modern cinema, independent art, and classic film for Portland's movie lovers. Laurelhurst Theater and Pub.
Jazzy Jawbreaker out there will be going up against Ruby Slipper.
Jawbreaker on the run on the inside, takes lead jammer. Slippers takes a nap.
Wow, Rubinator, I don't think I could have gotten up from a hit like that.
No, I would have broken my hip.
Yeah.
Ruby Slippers pinballs through the pack.
Smart call off right there. The opposing jammer was coming around, and that's a good time to stop it after you picked up your points.
In 9 short months, Rose City Rollers will need to find a new home. Do you know someone with 20 to 30,000 square feet of available building space? Well, we'd love to hear from you.
Ace of Spades going up against Demon Speed. Demon Speed trying to push that inside line out.
Spencer up front picks up a high block.
All that pushing, and Demon Speed ended up picking up a back block.
And that puts Ace of Spades as lead jammer.
Nice little tidbit of offense coming from Demon Jockey. Ace of Spades is through.
Ace of Spades clubbed her way through. She really has heart. She's a diamond of a player.
Riveters really putting it together right now. Team timeout, Death Scar.
Well, this is a good timeout for them to call. They had a lot of points scored on them there in the last couple jams. They're within 50 points, make it 49 points. They don't want to lose this in the last 12 minutes.
That would be terrible if you were them. It'd be awesome if you were the Riveters.
Yeah, it would be. I'm just saying for Descar, that's a good call off right there.
Good time to take a break. Hey, if you like Derby and you want to be a part of making things like this happen, we're always looking for volunteers. Adult League and Junior League always needs more people to make things happen. Check out RoseCityRollers.com to find out more information on how to become one of the family. Sharpshooter.
Raining
Rain
Madness. Sharpshooter finds the light at the end of the tunnel. She is your lead jammer, but Raining Madness, is
Forearm.
the lead jammer. I was incorrect.
Sharpshooter was just a little bit behind and picked up a forearm on the way through. Riveters, all eyes on Raining Madness. Rubinator holding her down on the front line, drops her to the end. Miss Demeanor dragging her to the back of the pack. Raining Madness having a tough time right now with Miss Demeanor.
Wow, Miss Demeanor has a bead on that jammer and does not want to let her go.
Miss Demeanor with the power jam kill. Puts Sharpshooter back on the track.
It's a waterfall of red shirts, and they all got a target on Raining Madness.
Rubinator finally had to let her go. Miss Demeanor with the star in hand, powers through the pack. Right now putting the pressure on Raining Madness.
Mercury getting a pretty big hit. She might be injured her tailbone a tad bit, which is never fun. Kid Vicious on the line for the Death Scar Derby Droids. She will be going up against team captain Showtime for the Riveters.
Showtime to the out, Showtime to the back in, can't find a way through. Big Bang Fury holding things down. It's Kid Vicious, lead jammer.
Kid Vicious picking up a penalty.
Showtime bedraggled through the pack.
Trooper had a really nice hit in there.
Showtime down at the center. Back up in it. Big Bang Fury up front running the line.
Well, Showtime looks like that wall is wearing her out. Lots of big hits. Oh, and that is a low block that is going to be called on the Big Bang Fury.
Showtime breaks through. Last second. Picks up an extra 4.
And one more reminder, folks, tomorrow is the Junior Derby Roller Rally from 1 to 3:30. Silent auction, skating, fun. Support Junior Roller Derby tomorrow at the Roller Rally.
This official timeout brought to you by
Porcano.
Porque Yes. Amazing taqueria fare, 2 locations, Mississippi and the Hawthorne. Porque No. The best margaritas in town.
Not only do they have locations on Mississippi and Hawthorne, they have a location in our heart and stomach.
Well, to get this next jam rolling, we are going to have Ruby Slippers and Mace of Spades.
Spencer holding the inside line. Mace of Spades works right around her. Mace of Spades facing a pack lineup that includes Big Bang Fury and Spencer. It is going to be a rough. Wow, Ruby Slippers.
Ruby Slippers making it look easy. A hop, skip, and a jump over turn 3. Puts up 4 quick points as this jam comes to an end. Sharpshooter and Demon Speed, they're out there as your jammers in this next jam. Demon Speed is out as your lead jammer.
Sharpshooter trying to find a way out of the pack right now. Droids recycle in front of her. Misdemeanor in to break things up. Misdemeanor scraping off blockers. Multiplayer block called.
And we got a star pass full of Goras. Now got the star for the Little Red Riveters.
Misdemeanor on the outside line with a great hip.
Misdemeanor out there has a little bit of everything going for her right now.
An absolutely terrific day for that skater. Misdemeanor now having had a little bit of everything, including a penalty.
Flying Squirrel picking up a failure to reform penalty, and she will start the next jam in the penalty box. Ace of Spades out there will be going up against Donut Mess With Me.
Mace of Spades, lead jammer.
Donut Mess With Me is out of the pack. They call off that jam just as Donut Mess With Me entered the pack.
Showtime up for the Riveters.
And Reigning Madness is out first as your lead jammer.
What?
Haven't said that about 3 to 4 times tonight.
Reigning Madness on the inside, nobody looking. Grabs her points and calls it off.
4 points put on the board and 3 minutes left on the clock. Demon Speed and Mace of Spades. That seems to be a regular rotation right now. Mace of Spades getting taken out at the top of the key by Spencer.
Blocking with the head. Called on
Demon Jockey.
Jockey.
Mace of Spades is out of the pack.
Demon Speed. Lead jammer calling it off. 2 minutes left in regulation play.
Ruby Slipper out there once again and will be going up against Miss Demeanor.
Miss Demeanor up front early, but it's Ruby Slippers taking lead jammer. Miss Demeanor on the inside.
Sloth Mode picking up a multiplayer block. 4 points picked up by Ruby Slipper.
Miss Demeanor shrugs off hits all the way through the pack.
And this
jam is
jam
off.
comes to an end. 8 points picked up by Death Scar. 4 being picked up by the Riveters. First time at the line tonight with a star on her helmet is Wheel Savage. Team Captain Trooper will be joining out there with a star on her helmet.
Wheel Savage up against Spencer. And the rest of the droid line.
Trooper is out first. Wheel Savage, though, has breached the pack.
Rubinator dishing it out in the middle of the pack. Trooper through for another 4. Wheel Savage on the inside, shakes off a hit. No, yes. It was Spencer.
Wheel Savage picking up 4 points on that turn number 4 run through. Oh,
Wheel Savage.
Wheel Savage got a wheel out of bounds, and she will spend some time in the Pabst Blue Ribbon penalty box. Trooper makes it through, picks up another 5 points.
Down to the last 20 seconds of the game. Wheel Savage engages from the back. Wheel Savage pouring it on, trying to find a hole in the backfield. Wheel Savage not taking no for an answer. And that jam is off.
Well, you wouldn't know it by the score. This was an absolutely fantastically played game. Right now, we got an unofficial score of 270 to 183. Discard Derby Droids have taken the game unless something fantastic happens that I missed. So we're going to have an official score coming soon. And we will also have MVPs by our roving announcer, Puns and Rulers.
And the Death Scar Derby Droids taking their victory lap. Show them some love, folks.
All right, man. You have a good night. Dude. Miss you, brother. Gotta have more parties at your house. That was great. It was kind of one of those I was waiting for Don to get that, okay, let's go, Want to get there prior.
And here come the Little Red Riveters.
The only thing he needs to work on is making his voice sound a little more excited.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's bored to tears.
You know what you should be?
And in just a minute here, we will have the presentation of the MVPs. Once decisions are made.
Ready? Are you ready? Ready?
Oh.
Face the crowd. Face the crowd.
All right. Which would you like to do first, jammer or blocker? MVP blocker is
Gora.
Gora. And MVP jammer is
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. All right. Who's got? Jammer? And your choice for MVP jammer is?
Don't mess with me.
Donut Mess With Me. And MVP blocker is?
Kid Vicious.
Kid Vicious. All right, folks, there are your MVPs. Y'all have a great evening. Put your hands together for all these skaters.